Red Eye Sports under the Red Eye B24 here with you. We got breaking news. The Second Circuit Court of Manhattan has ruled in Brian Flores' favor, former Miami Dolphins head coach, saying he has motion moving forward in arbitration in court against the Miami Dolphins, the Denver Broncos, and the New York Giants for discrimination, racial discrimination, and a couple of other things also. Let's jump into the content, like and subscribe. Let's go.
The Second U.S. Court of Appeals in Manhattan ruled that the NFL can be put on trial over civil claims that Brian Flores and other black coaches face discrimination. In February of 2022, Flores sued the NFL and several teams saying the league was rife with racism, particularly in its hiring and promotion of black coaches. Other coaches later joined the lawsuit as plaintiffs. Ocho?
Brian Flores was hired in 2019 through 2021, if I'm not mistaken, right? So he alleged that the owner, Stephen Ross, approached him with a deal that every loss, he gets $100,000, and it seems right on point because in 2019, their season was 5-11, only for in 2021 to be fired by Stephen Ross. And he said, hold on, you told me to tank the games, how you gonna fire me? Along with receiving a text by mistake from Bill Belichick congratulating him on another head coaching job that he had went and did an interview with. So technically they already knew behind the scenes who had the job. Let's run the content right here.
Which you are aware is obviously going to have enormous repercussions. What was the tipping point for you through your experiences that made you feel this was something you needed to do?
Well, I mean, just, I've been on, several interviews over the years. And look, I mean, we didn't have to file a lawsuit for the world to know that there's an issue from a hiring and firing practices in the National Football League.
Why? That's correct. A lot of people have.
It looked like basically, all the fighting he's been doing in court and the waiting and being patient is starting to work out for him, But the bigger question is, okay, let's say you do take it to court, you win, you expose the NFL. What happens with you next, right? Like Kaepernick. He won, he got his money. The NDA probably comes with that. You can't mention it. And he went off, sailed off, and we haven't seen him. So what's going to come with the victory? Yeah, you probably get your money, but at the end of the day, I think he wants to see more black head coaches, and I'm for that cause. But I think that with a victory like this, they're going to tighten on a lot of ends on their side. So I think it's going to become worse, So I don't know, man. I don't know. Y'all hop in the comment section. Let me know what you think about this one. This is like a high-profile class action lawsuit against the NFL. And it ain't just with the Miami Dolphins. The Giants and the Broncos are in on this. So it's crazy. They're pointing out the systemic racism in the NFL practices. If you ask me, I think this is what's kind of happened to Shador also. Some phone calls were made and put on the link on the email link and sent to the right people, and a lot of people turned their head. 5th round, come on, man, come on. If it looked like one, sound like one, we know what it is. But we love the game also, so we have to critique, and this is what it's for. They can't hide the media, we the people, so they can't say too much. 2019, like Brian Flores also stated that the owner offered me money for losing. We had a 5-11 season my first year as a head coach. Tanking for Tua. Remember that? Right. So it's crazy, man. Where there's smoke, there's fire. I need y'all to hop in the comment section. Let me know what you think about this one. Do Brian got motion? What do you think is going to happen afterwards? I need you to like and subscribe. I'm trying to come up, be patient with me. But I appreciate you tapping in. Red Eye Sports.